Welcome back to Thinking Out Loud. I'm Joel.
I'm Brad, and I'm looking particularly svelte today in my cardboard getup.
You're wearing a cardboard bustier.
Hey, you call it what you want. I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make a point with this today.
This is distracting as hell.
Hello from Detroit.
Okay, here's what we have for you today. We recently did a campaign with some folks we work with, Casper mattresses. We work very closely with their AOR, and they run some campaigns through us with some of our influencers. And we had an integration that was done by someone we've spoken about before, whom we absolutely love, Lindybeige. He's a British historian who does absolutely extraordinary videos. The link's down below, so it would be worthwhile, and it's a timestamp link, so it'd be worthwhile for you to go take a look at the integration and then come back to us and we'll debrief it. But for those who cannot be bothered to take a look at it, we'll summarize really quickly. This guy, he's got this fantastic, Monty Python-esque British sense of humor. Everything that he does is a little bit tongue-in-cheek. There is a healthy amount of snark and sarcasm baked into all that he does.
Can I add in? It's intellectual snark, though, and I'm not even.
It's
I'm not being
smart.
Here.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's smart.
A very smart guy. Does a ton of great stuff with history. He's actually a ballroom dance instructor as well. So just to put that out there.
That's relevant.
It's extremely relevant. Extremely relevant. We'll get to that. Okay. Just hold down the fort.
It's just totally random today. Okay. So anyways. So he does this unboxing video, and he absolutely loves the notion, of unboxing videos, period, right? So he spends half the integration where he's supposed to be promoting the ad, actually just making fun of the unboxing genre of films to begin with, right?
I'm a little uncomfortable with how often you're saying unboxing while I'm wearing a box. I mean, this is a little uncomfortable here, folks. Okay.
So, and then he also took issue with some of the talking points. There was one talking point in particular where the Casper, the Casper mattress is really, it's a very fairly priced mattress. You can get a king size for under $1,000, and the point that they're trying to make is that this is shockingly fair. And
the point that they're trying to make is that it's a fair priced mattress. Not that it's shockingly fair, but they choose to use the term shockingly fair.
It's shocking because of the quality of the mattress and what you actually get. Like, wow, that is... Now...
Okay, back to the facts. We're just trying to set this up. We're just trying to set this up, Joel.
Okay, all right. So Casper has it's a latex mattress. They've got a great offer. It's 100 days free. You can try it. You can send it back if you don't like it. So
free delivery. Great
free delivery. And if you decide you don't like it, they come and pick it up. It's all very easy to use. Like it really is a good product. And we wouldn't work with we wouldn't work with them if they weren't. So anyways, so Lindybeige does this integration. And it could very easily be construed that he is not only making fun of the...
Wait, time out. Let me give you a little explanation of what the integration is. So first...
I just did that.
First, well, I want to give you a little bit more. So he makes fun of the unboxing, and then he does talk about some of the features of the product in a tongue-in-cheek way. And then he goes into like 15 different use cases for the box itself, including wearing it as a cardboard piece of
lingerie.
Protection. Battle protection. Okay, so I just wanted to set that up where he spends more time talking about the box as opposed to the product itself. Now I'm happy. Now you can tell me what your perspective is.
Some of those are an assault course tunnel, a choo-choo train. He uses the box, a geostationary communication satellite, an impenetrable bastion of defense, a sled, and then lastly, lingerie.
Battle armor!
/ armor.
Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you.
Okay, so here's what I'm frustrated with Lindybeige for how he did the integration. So I'm on the side of the client here, saying that there was. Look, Casper's a fantastic brand. They were understanding. They worked with us on it. They were very receptive to our encouragement to just let it go. Let's see how it does. But that said, I'm highly sympathetic to some complaints that they had, and they were my complaints as well. So I want to speak a little bit about to the influencers. Hey, this is not what you do. You, on the other hand, were much more sympathetic to Lindybeige and how he did it and what he did and all that. So so here's my take. All right, look.
This will be the wrong take for the record.
Let's
hear it. Let's hear it, Joel.
This is why you don't do if you're an influencer, this is not how to treat your clients, okay? Because here's the thing. One, they are taking a big enough risk saying we are putting our brand message in your hands and we're letting you define us to your friends, to your audience through your channel. And the reason that we're coming alongside of sponsoring you is because we like your content, but we also, would you be willing to speak authentically about our product and not just do a product review, but say, look, hey, here's our key value prop. 100 nights, it's well priced, et cetera. It's a very comfortable mattress.
Don't need to go shopping in stores and
you don't have to
having
go
that
shop.
awkward experience.
Yeah, exactly. Like so would you be willing to speak authentically about a product? Now, when an influencer says, yes, I'm willing to do that, then at that point, it is incumbent upon the influencer to actually do that and do it in a way where he's not like, there's this almost juvenile approach where it's like, hey, these guys are paying me to talk about their mattress, but because I'm too good to accept advertising, I'm going to talk about it however the hell I want, and if they don't like it, well, screw them and screw the man and all that. And then that's the sense that you could get from this. And I think that's really, really irresponsible. Look, there is a way for influencers to speak authentically about their experience in a product where they are not in any way, shape, or form betraying the trust they have with the audience, but doing it in a way that also doesn't lampoon the very advertiser that's sponsoring it. It's like this is common sense. Like there are any number of other things that you can rip on your channel. You don't need to rip on the very advertiser that's come along and said, hey, I'm going to sponsor your stuff. You were living in obscurity before this, talking about random esoteric history topics. Like, we want to come in and support that because the fact of the matter is, the History Channel isn't knocking down your door. Like, let us sponsor you. Like, there should be an element of appropriate gratitude that comes along that I think is expected of an influencer who is accepting advertising.
Okay, so you mentioned random and esoteric. Let me tell you why what you just said is random and esoteric. So
Commando, assault course, cross tunnel,
yes.
choo-choo train, geostationary.
Okay, let's get into this. So at the end of the day, Casper is a mattress company. They make excellent mattresses. And you know what? They're selling mattresses. They're not selling life-saving technical equipment. And so they want this to be told in a way that's going to be memorable and fun. And in fact, one of the pieces, if you look at different YouTube videos where there's Casper mattress integrations, you'll see that they love to show the unboxing and they love to show the mattress, which is vacuum packed, come undone, because it's really visually appealing and it's really cool.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's actually not how you'll use the product in most cases, but it's an excellent way to market because it's visual and it's memorable. So what Lindybeige did, thank you, Lloyd, is in a brilliant way, he said, and he didn't even say this up front, I'm gonna take the piss, which means nothing for those Yanks out there in the audience, but for you Brits, you know what I'm saying, which is we're gonna be sarcastic and poke fun at something. So he took the piss and he just did it at unboxing in general. Like, people love to watch unboxing videos to be like, oh yes, the packaging is magnificent. And it is pretty weird. Like, I don't know why people love unboxing, but they do. And so this is important to Casper. So Lloyd went into all the nuanced details of how unboxing is ludicrous, first of all, and second of all is how it can be fun and memorable. And he made it extremely fun and memorable, and then he took it to a whole other degree where he connected with his history audience when he started talking about climbing through a commando assault course, right?
What does that have to do with this?
And it's fun. It's fun. It's engaging.
Juvenile.
It's not juvenile. It's fun. It's memorable. It's uplifting. And people, when they think about buying a mattress, will say, aha, I remember Lindybeige doing something. And then they will go back to Lindybeige and use the amazing discount, which we didn't even talk about, 50 British pounds or 50 US dollars. And they'll be
gonna
purchasing
remember
a lot of mattresses, all because Lindybeige was not afraid of being himself and advocating
Never
for the
once
brand.
in the history of humanity has someone said, I'm going to buy a $1,000 mattress because I
Less
saw
than $1,000.
some historian going through a cardboard box on his belly.
Time out. Yes, they will, because
they
they'll remember.
No, they won't.
They will remember that Lindybeige did that, and they will trigger. Ooh,
Right,
I
so
like $50 off.
are you
$50 off is
honestly-
brilliant. Let
are
me go
you-
back to the Lindybeige video and voila.
Honestly suggesting that the way that Lindybeige did that video promoted the brand perception of Casper versus just promoting his own brand. You
I
honestly think that mattered to Casper.
I think what Casper wants is for Lindybeige to be authentic and connect with his audience, which he did indeed through ways that he understands. And he showed the product. He had fun with the product. You want to have fun on your bed, but I will leave that one be. And he had fun with the product in a lot of different ways. And I think it's just wonderful that he was able to talk about. He showed himself in a suit and tie, walking through one of those weird sleep stores where it's awkward. You're testing out different beds. He poked fun at that. He poked fun at the unboxing. He didn't actually poke fun at the product. In fact, he showed himself in his bed at one point, sleeping, and he's advocating for the product. He had a wonderful, memorable spin on the secret code. Lindybeige. Oh, that's disappointing. He poked fun at the secret code not being so secret or compelling, and that was wonderful. But again, memorable, fun, and certainly something that's going to drive sales for Casper. So I'd like to, again, thank Lindybeige for this.
Yeah, I gotta say, I want to reiterate, it was much more about promoting his own brand than it was about promoting Casper as a brand. I don't think it's going to work, and I think this is the wrong way to do it. Like, listen, I'm not being a prude. I'm not being too strict here. It is like look, this stuff works. Influencer marketing works where there is authenticity, yes, but also I think kindness and generosity that flows in every single direction.
It does.
Right? And so it's going to matter to me when I see somebody say, look, I really like this product. I highly recommend it. Here's how I use it. This is why it matters to me. That is going to matter to me. If I'm watching something like this and being like, hey, what a jerk. Like, he's just completely ripping on the poor company that wanted to come along and support his channel. I don't think it's going to drive sales at all. I think there is a realm here. There's a sweet spot where, yes, be honest. Yes, be true to yourself, but also recognize that the brand wants a fair shake. I don't think they got a fair shake here.
So I will concede on one point, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up.
Okay.
Lindybeige is a very unique influencer, and
he's awesome.
His audience really connects with him and his personality, which is even stronger than the majority of influencers. And this works for Lindybeige, but it would not necessarily work for most. And it is true that it's very important for influencers to embody the spirit of the brands in general. And this is a little bit of a tangent from that. But given his personality and his audience, and he did an entire video about the history of sleeping to make this work for the brand, I feel like this is good. But you know what? You tell us what you think. Let us know in the comments what team you're on. Hashtag Team Joel or hashtag Team Brad.
Thanks for hanging out with us today and chatting about this. We would love to know what you think.
Goodbye from Detroit.
Signing off.